Oh, hey guys, I'm back. Look at the big overhead zoomed out view just to see this extra wide Battlbox on the table. So we start off as always by giving thanks and gratefulness to Steve. We are puppy sitting right now, and she is a wrecking ball. So you might hear damage of all kinds in the background as Aiden purposely tries to destroy this video with the puppy as we go. But Domino, sit down. Sit down. What did she just eat, Aiden? Is it a rubber band? What the hell is that? It's a piece of paper. Anyway, I have been warned by so many of you who did not give me spoilers but have told me I'm going to... one person literally said, you will shit your pants in anger at Battlbox in January. That was the actual comment that was given to me in a message. So, we're not going to do a drunk unboxing, as has been so requested. But we are going to do, because it's been requested so much, we're going to do a one-shot unboxing. Just to provide some joy and excitement, and to help temper what I can only assume is one of the worst boxes we've ever seen. So... old shot glass out of my old collection, now that I'm getting my old collection of everything back. This is mostly whiskey and a little bit of Kahlua just to top it off. So we're also making one of the most disgusting shots I possibly can. So if you want to pause and get yourself a drink of any kind, water will do, soda, juice, or an adult beverage. Here's to the god of unboxings everywhere. Please don't let this suck as bad as everybody says it's gonna suck. That's a terrible combination. Oh dear God. Yeah, that is. We're gonna call that shot in the Battlbox. That's off. Yeah. And why did I choose that glass? Because I'm just that narcissistic. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. So I've had nothing to eat today, so that should be great. For this unboxing, I'm going to use the worst mistake I've made in recent history. I'm going to talk more about this probably in the live stream on Wednesday. I don't know what you're going to see first. But if you haven't seen the live stream yet, you can go back in my live video archive and hear about this disaster piece. So, let's get into this thing. And... nobody knows. Nobody's helping. Nobody's helping. I'm off on my own. I have no team. No team and no fruit shake.
Correct.
Great. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh my God! Fuck you! Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, this. Oh, I feel the warmness in my tummy, and I feel the. Let me empty the box, guys. Give me uno momento, por favor. All right. So I got everything out of the box, and I am so not impressed. I think this is the only. This is. Oh. But the good news is I did find my Kenko. So I have delicious, healthy fruit. Yeah, I'm still drinking these, guys. I really love them. I really am loving these. So, you know, that's good. Let's see. I'm not happy. I mean, Steve should be more not happy than me because this is ultimately his, but we'll get to the stuff that's underneath. Anyway, so this is mission 83. For some reason, I thought we were on a higher 80 than we're on. But this is exactly what it looked like outside a couple days ago. So, let's do this real fast. There's 4 levels of Battlbox. This is supposed to be the best level, the Pro Plus. You get the Knife of the Month or the Object of the Month or whatever their shit they're throwing into the month. Then you've got the Pro. If you buy the Pro, you get everything that comes before it. If you buy the Advanced, you get the Basic and the Advanced. And if you get the Basic, you just get the Basic and whatever. So, we've got the Pro Plus to look at. And it's got some items. It's got some things in it that we will take a look at. It's got some Sawwheat gear. I fucking hate him so much. Anyway, so first we've got Black Rifle Coffee Company. Now, here's the thing. Recently, people used to love Black Rifle Coffee Company because it was like veteran-owned and all this. People hate Black Rifle Coffee Company now, and I think it has something to do with Kyle Rittenhouse, and I honestly, guys, honestly, I don't know. I cannot tell you why people don't like them anymore. I can tell you that I personally like their coffee, but I am not up on the drama because I go on and off on these self-imposed news blackouts just to try to maintain my sanity a little bit. And during one of the I refuse to like look at Facebook and look at the fake news. The all news is fake. There is no true news. I don't trust any of them. I guess I missed whatever went on with Black Rifle Coffee Company. So anybody who wants to give me a full summary, not just like a one sentence blurb of like they suck or they did or they're anti this or they're pro that. Anybody who wants to feel like they want to fill me in on the whole summary of what they did to have everybody like come at them with torches and pitchforks, let me know. That'd be great. $14.99 I think is a lot for a bag of coffee, honestly. But I you know what? It just hit me that Darren no longer sells this in the shop. Because I used to buy it, at a bit of a discount in the shop because Darren was a distributor. And he doesn't. And I just realized he doesn't anymore. So if it pissed Darren off, it must be something serious. What did they do? I know, I could get on Google right after this and look it up. But I'd rather see what you guys choose to tell me. Okay, so this is a medium roast. It's just black. I like calf, which is caffeinated as fuck. Shh, he said fuck. Yeah, that's the one that I like. But okay, so you got coffee. I gotta be honest, I'm tired of coffee as an item. There have been times where I've been like, meh. There's times where I've been like, okay, I like it, but you know what? At this point, it's a new year. It's 2022. We'll go to the goddamn store if we want to buy coffee. We're done with coffee as an item in a box. Done. Stop it. No more coffee as an item in a box. This is I'm laying down the law. I'm setting it. Coffee in a box is a don't like it item. There's too many different kinds. There's too many different brands. Coffee is an automatic don't like it. If I want coffee, I'll buy coffee. You know why I buy coffee? Because when Bonnie buys coffee, she buys shit. So there. You don't have to tell me how fucking good my coffee is, Jules. I know my fucking coffee's good. You know why I know my fucking coffee's good? Because I fucking buy it. Alright, moving on. You know what? This is Blushes. Blushes. And it's mixed with about half orange juice and half water. And it's just the right consistency. And it's good. And I'm going to drink it and it's going to make me healthy. Delish. Alright, next. We've got Outdoor Element Fire Escape Multi-Tool Carabiner. It's a carabiner. So, it's got a Maltese cross, and it's got, for the life of me, I can't remember what that is. The little medical cross. The Caduceus. That's what it is. It's got 2 flint replacements. That's cool. And these are 1, 2. That's good. Put the numbers over here, I guess. And then on the back, you put all the things so you have to know what they are. That's cool. That's cool. This, I believe, is... Oh, it is. It is a line cutter. Okay. So we need some 550 cord right away. Good thing I'm messy and it's just lying on the floor. Ready? Go. Now, this might work differently if this was a flat piece of, like, seatbelt nylon, but this ain't doing diddly dick for me right now. I knocked over my shake. That could be sharper. I mean, in an emergency, you want something that's going to rip. Now, this could work a little bit better if we're going through something like flat clothing or flat seatbelt cord. But even with the money, this needs to be a little bit sharper, to be honest with you. You need to, like, the Benchmade, what was it? I gave it away when I no longer did any sort of need to have cutting risers or anything. The Rescue 8, or 6 or 7, I don't know. But that was great, because that would cut anything instantly. So we've got a sparking wheel, which has a little thing. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Not bad. And it comes with a replacement flints. I would lose these so quick, though, to tell you the truth. I wonder if you could use, like, what's the lighter? Zippo flints or something like that. And it says here, like, so you can put a screwdriver in there, and like they're well inset, so it's not like they're ever coming out by accident. So that's cool. You've got a carbide pin glass breaker right there, and I mean, yeah, you could punch through a window like that. That's cool. Oxygen bottle wrench. I guess that's this thing. Is that supposed to be this thing over here? Where's the oxygen bottle wrench? Oh yeah, that's right. Oxygen bottle wrench. Why does that seem a little small to me? I remember them being a little bit bigger than that, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I had to crank open an O2 bottle, so it's probably fine. And then a 1/4 inch bit turner. Okay. Bottle opener. Pop Fizz Happiness. Of course it's a bottle opener. Why wouldn't it come with a bottle opener? Why wouldn't you start fires and open O2 containers and then open bottles of whatever? Where's the bottle opener? Is that the bottle opener? I don't know. It just says around here. It says bottle opener right there. Stainless steel, strong corrosion resistant. It's 1.7 ounces. It'll hold 125 pounds of gear. Okay. What do they say this costs? $27.50. I wouldn't pay. I just wouldn't pay $27.50 for this. I mean, I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. It's interesting. It's got its niftiness. Fire escape. It says fire escape. For what, are you gonna burn shit to escape the car? You're gonna cut your seatbelt and then burn your way out? I don't know. This price is, oh, the whole thing's called the fire escape. Sorry, I didn't read that. Meh. Yeah, just, I mean, $15 maybe, but $27.50, meh. Meh. All right. And next, the Eva Dry E250 Mini Dehumidifier. He says he personally uses these in his safe, ammo storage, wherever. Place an area to dehumidify. Now the question is, how much do they dehumidify? It's $14.95, which is a good price, but 250 cubic feet. Plug into an outlet to dry the crystals for reuse. So it's like an electronic do not eat. I have Steve's permission to open stuff like this, guys. Don't think I would just do this on my own. But we'll package it up nicely. Listen. Oh, and it's still wrapped up. It's nice. And because we can, because we can, just dry, I mean, it's reusable. It's cool. So we can plug it in. We plug it in. It's made in Taiwan. That's the good China. That's not a country, according to Aiden. It is the Republic of Taiwan. It is not recognized by China as a country, and it is not officially recognized by our country as a country because we are pussyfooting around China. But, they're their own country. But we sell them, but here's the thing. We sell them weapons, and they have their own roundel, their own little symbol on the wings of their airplanes. Like every other country does. So they're a freaking country. They're also known as the Republic of China. But that's neither here nor there. So what does this do? Is this activated right now? I guess it it's dry because the things are yellow, and then when it gets wet, they turn green, and you plug it in. I could read more into it, but these are the same little crystals that are in the Do Not Eat packets, except this is reusable. So for $14.95, assuming it works, which I can't assume because I don't know, and I don't know anyone who has one, but assuming that it works and that it's like a quick reset time and whatever, and you have an area that is to be, like, you have a humid area that you want to keep dry, this is cool. Keep in mind that this itself will not guarantee things won't rust, okay? This will suck moisture out of the air, but that does not mean you're keeping all of your metal items completely rust-free and things like that. You still need to take care of them, wipe them down, and check on them. You can't just throw them in there and forget about them. But this is still a really good thing. Like, you still want to, it's a good step. You can keep a little less of a, like, super close eye on them, but trust me, this is not this is not absolving you of taking care of your stuff. Just FYI, this is not bad. I would tentatively like it, assuming it works, until I find out it doesn't. And the thing is, the price is good on it. If it was like a $50 whatever, I'd be like, look, I can get a giant packet of disposable Do Not Eats on Amazon for like $10, like 500 of them, and put them in there in a bag, you know, and just replace them. But $14.95, okay. That's everything in the basic box. This whole basic box. I don't like it. A meh, which is actually like leaning more towards the don't like it side, and I like it. Now into the advanced box, we have, these came in barrel and blade ones, and not the headrest organizer, but the seat back organizer. And so what they're doing in the advanced box is they're giving you the headrest. This is the headrest organizer for $50 fucking dollars. $50 for this piece of plastic. And, you know, you got a bag of straps to hold it on. This is utterly, as far as I'm concerned, this is ridiculous. Now, the seat back organizer, they want $99, almost $100 for. But really, this, $50 for this, for a seat back? Now, you know, I gave my barrel and blade one away to Dave, and he likes it, and he uses it. And, you know, what a lot of people like about this over some of the softer ones is the rigidity of it. But $50 for this, especially when you compare it to the size of the $100 one, absolutely ridiculous. If they can get $100 for this big one, like they can crank it out and make a profit for $100, this should be like $10, $15. This is right in the don't like it. I don't find a use. Number one, what are you going to put on it? It's so small. Number two, way overpriced. It's going straight in the don't like it. I honestly, I don't. A lot of people have said that if you are, and they always show, like, in the, you know, online and everything, people are strapping their rifles to it and whatever, you can't leave that in a car overnight. You can't, you know, you could put some pouches and stuff on it. You have to be dedicated to use these things. So this is the only thing in the advanced box. The only thing in the pro box is this guy, which I didn't really like it when it came in barrel and blade either, you know? And so I have heard some people that really, some people do like them. A lot of people don't. A lot of people say that, and I agree, having this in your car with all the stuff on it, depending on where you are, is an invitation saying, please break into my car and steal this stuff, because this is the good stuff I want all organized. If you're using your car in a tactical capacity, that's one thing. I personally believe if you have a bunch of prepping stuff in your car, you need to keep it hidden in your trunk or out of sight. Not organized and strapped in plain sight. But I still don't like this. I still don't like this. Not at all. What was that? Oh. Not at all. So, you know, one item in the advanced and one item in the pro, and I don't like either of them. So they both don't like it. Great. Fuck you. Move on. Let's go into the Pro Plus box. We have the knife of the month, and thankfully it's a knife of the month. And it is the Tecto Elara. I've never heard of Tecto. They say it's a $99 value. Made in Portland. Well, you know what? I won't fault them. Made in Portland, Maine, of U.S. and imported parts. So you know what? A lot of companies... Please read that. Now read that. So, okay. So, yeah, really? Okay. That's fantastic then. An extra long blade. This is an extra long blade. This is what they're calling an extra long blade. How long was this extra long blade? Keep away from children because it is a choking suffocation hazard. Nothing to do with the sharp blade. Do we have anything about specs in here? Because I just want to know. I don't see anything about the specs. Oh, yeah, we do. Right here, right in front of me. So the blade length is 3.62 inches. That's extra long. 440C drop point blade. Now, I'm not opposed to 440C, but look at the picture there. So this is... dirty motherfuckers. I need to do something, and Steve, I am sorry. I need to do this. And I'm just going to do it in hopefully a place that's not very visible. Sons of bitches. You're not going to be able to see that, are you? You can feel that this is printed on the blade. They list only one... Okay. So this looks like a Damascus, right? But there is only one type of steel listed. They don't advertise it as a Damascus either. They don't say any kind of layers. They talk all about how 440C is a good all-around steel. But then look at the blade. And if you get up close and personal, you can see that the darkened area, it feels and looks like a coating. And then even though they put this one line down the center, it is kind of scratched off in some areas, and when I did a little scratching towards the rear of the blade, it all comes off. It's a printed Damascus pattern. So you're basically buying a 440C blade knife for $100 with a nice multicolored G10, but it is a... I swear I've seen this design for cheap on Amazon. Maybe not exactly this, but yes. Actually, yes, guys. You know, as I was sitting and looking at this afterwards, I realized there was something super familiar about this knife and the design. And so I went on to the website for these guys, the Tecto, and then I looked, and there was something super familiar about a lot of their designs. I knew that not only had I seen something about these designs before, I have seen these designs before. A long time ago. A lot of them before. And then I just started looking around at a few of their... Because remember, these guys say that their stuff is like assembled from parts, made in Portland, right? So I started looking around at a few of their designs. And I looked at one of their fixed blades. Let's look at the Sumi. Sumi for $74.99. Guess what? Made completely in China. It can be yours for the bargain price of $28.78 on DHgate. Exactly 1 for 1. Let's look at one of their folders. How about the Cyber? $79.99 with all the good stuff. Guess what? Ethan Grow will sell you and has been selling you the exact same knife for years for $24 on Amazon with free shipping. Yeah. Let's take a look at the Optimus. The Optimus looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it does. Because Ethan Grow has been selling that under their brand. Ethan Grow, of course, didn't design it. Ethan Grow ripped the design off as well for $24, and there's other places on Amazon where you can find it without a brand name, a brand mark on it at all for like $19 or $18. How about, do you like the chapeau? The chapeau looks pretty cool for a whopping $65. But don't worry, you can get it in your choice of designer colors on DHgate for less than $45. Good deal. Do you like the Juliet? The Juliet looks really nice, slim, nice wood handles. Only $80. That's a steal, right? Except you can get the exact same knife for $20. $20 on DHgate. Now, you'll notice so far, I've only looked at 2 websites, Amazon and DHgate. I didn't go far. And you'll notice I'm not hitting every single thing on their website. But I promise you, virtually everything they have comes from another company. The Tari, wow, that's a fancy, impressive-looking blade at almost $200, $189.99. Yeah, or you can get the Tactical Gears version, exact same thing, for $55, $55.99 from Amazon. Looks pretty, you know, the exact same thing. How about the Calic? Is that what it's called? Yeah, looks pretty tactical, pretty cool. Only $100, $99.99. Yeah, or once again, you can get the discount version from Amazon for $27 bucks, $28. Exact same knife, guys. All their stuff is just rebranded from other Chinese manufacturers. And then just for shits and giggles, I decided to take a look at one of their automatics. The Spry. $199.99. $200 automatic knife. But you could save a little bit money and get it for $37.99 on Amazon. I mean, this is infuriating to me because the knife of the month used to mean something. And for Battlbox to give you what they're calling a $100, $99 knife of the month as their value that they're putting in there, and then you find out that it's supplied by a and don't tell me Battlbox didn't know about this. Supplied by a company, all they do is rebrand cheap Chinese stuff and then pump the price up 4 or 5 times. Now, okay, so admittedly, I didn't continue looking, but I'm just shy of guarantee that if you go and you look on some more websites like Blade City, AliExpress, things like that, you'll find everything in their inventory, virtually everything in their inventory, with another brand's name on it for a fraction of the price they're charging. So yeah, it is a familiar looking design because I know in the pit of my testicular region, I have seen that knife before, and you guys have too. But now let's get back to the video. So fake Damascus blade. Decent work on the G10, okay? Semi-comfortable clip. No skeletonization whatsoever inside those liners. Gritty. It's got bearings, but very gritty feeling bearings. What a cheap ass knife of the month. I mean, it's all right. Sharpened pretty good. I mean, 440C, when heat treated well, I've said many times, it's a decent, it can come out very decent, and this is done nicely, but why do they gotta lie about the, I mean, you can do a very nice satin finish, you can do a very nice polished finish, a very nice bead blasted finish, you don't need to lie. Here are the specs. Why do you feel the need to lie about the nature of your blade? And make up your mind. Is it made in Portland, Maine? Or is it made in China? I really believe that this thing is bought somewhere cheap and rebranded. The pouch is, the sheath is very, very simple. Single belt loop. with their name not even nicely printed on. This is I'm sorry, this is just... I'm still... You know, I fight for like, I've said this over and over. There is very high quality handmade Damascus, and there is not so high quality, but real Damascus in terms of the fact that it is a production made layered steel. Pattern welded steel. And a lot of people say, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. And I will go to bat for those companies and say, no, it might not be really handmade. It might not have the work of a craftsman in on it, but it is actual pattern welded layered steel. They did the job. And then there's junk like this, which is why it puts doubt in the minds of everyone when you get a decent, affordable Damascus pattern layered steel, because jackasses like them do shit like this, where they print stuff on the blade and you can just scratch it right off. If your work cannot stand on its own for the quality and the materials, and you got to do shit like this, get out of the fucking business, because you don't belong there. This is not worth $99. Not at all. Not at all. And Battlbox, as usual, should be ashamed of what they've done this month. This is rarely do I put the Knife of the Month in Don't Like It, but Knife of the Month, I not only put in Don't Like It, I put it shoved directly up their asses for putting it in the box. But you know what? They probably wouldn't know anyway. They probably wouldn't even know any better, because I don't think they know what they're doing more than half the time when it comes to any of this crap. So, I mean, it's centered. It's got some nice action if you get a good flip on it and lock up. Well, you know, the blade is only about twice the thickness of the liners, so it's like decent lockup, because it's, you know, you got... You know, it's just garbage. I'm pissed now. I'm pissed. This is... What a garbage thing to do. Anyway, guys, crappy box. What do we have? We have... Wait a minute. This shouldn't be here. This should be... Alright, so we've got one item in Like It. First box of the new year. One item in Like It. We've got one item in Meh. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 items in Don't Like It, and that's the whole box. That's the whole damn box. Yay! So I legitimately want your guys' feedback on this. What do you think? At least it looks cool from a distance. That's the best I can say about this thing. Yeah. 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 Like, you can feel Damascus. This is not it. Anyway, alright guys, that's it. That's it. First box of the new year. What do you think? Want your opinions? Want to know what you're thinking? Domino is destroying more things out in the background. So, anyway, there you go. Thank you, Steve. I hope you have a use for this stuff. At least you got one thing that might do good for you there, and maybe you can use this and drink some coffee. I don't know. But anyway, for all you guys out there watching, thank you very much. Welcome to the new year. You are all absolutely awesome. Saying hi?
Yeah.
We appreciate every single one of you.
I'm saying goodbye.
And now Ethan's saying goodbye. And we'll be back again real soon.